What's up, guys? Thanks for welcome back to Gaslit News. Um, really quickly, I want to thank you guys for your patience with me in the channel. I've absolutely been trying to just get some things together in my life, um, because things are really changing here in America. And if you know, you know. And let's just pray for each other and all of the people that have Jesus Christ in their hearts, guys, and that we can make it out of here safely. Moving forward, transhumanism. So I've had this clip for quite a while now. Um, and I saw it. Look, this guy is just like, what the hell's going on? And I meant to like bring it to you all because you know how in the movies, like we used to, when we're watching things with each other, we're like, they're not gonna get us with that. They're not gonna get us with vampires and a vampire in Brooklyn. They're not gonna get us, with this alien. Oh gosh, that's another thing I gotta show you guys. Paulie D, um, from AZ Ward. That's coming up. Make sure you hit that like button and the notification. And maybe I'll have to like redo that one. Huh. Yeah, that guy. So in any event, and so you're like, they're not gonna get us with any of this crap. Well, this is how I can see now, this is probably how they could. So, it looks as if like, this gentleman obviously, let's just watch. Oh, I think I took the volume off of this one. Um, okay, so before we get into the transhumanism clip, right? So just notice a few things. Um, I mean, I think this is good. This guy is really, his friend is kind of really, um, you know, apprehensive about it. You know, a few things, he's really feeling this whole tool is very motivational for him to walk, which I think is good. I think it's great. Um, it's a slippery slope because he has to put this thing on and he feels good when he's walking with it, like look, his arms, so it's really helping to motivate him to get those legs moving. Now, I think in the explanation of this, it had said like this man was like previously like he's paralyzed, right? And like they said he wasn't going to walk again. So now with this like robot walking tool, he can do this thing. So if you do this on a lower level and you say, okay, well, you have Medicare, Medicaid, whatever, this is the thing you can do, right? Um, but for this and that 1,099, we can put these plates inside of your hip. We can, uh, we would have to maybe remove your real hip, but this mechanism that's on the side of this man, they can put inside all the way down his leg. They could just propose that to him. And that's when you're mixing man and machine. And that is an issue. It's literally not supposed to be done. And you guys know. You guys know. We're not going to act like we don't know what's going on. And you can just chat TCP3. You could say, hey, what verse in the says that we aren't to do that with our bodies? And so, gosh, this light is actually bothering me. It's like really bad. Oh, guys, I had to make my own glass cleaning. Definitely you want to use distilled water because they were like, oh, it could cause like mineral spots. I'm like, what's that? I know. And sad part is I do have mineral distilled water now. So I'm gonna, yeah. In any event. So that's just the issue, guys. You, when you come back to him, you need to be in your original form that he made you in, and that's just the way it is. And again, you know what book to refer to if you have an issue with that. Um, so, but this gentleman, he's getting very, very motivated with this mechanism, and I think it's great. I think it is great. It's just like hopefully his friend over here will keep him grounded. Like, man, it's just a machine, man. Don't let them talk you into putting this thing on the inside of your body. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you're not even, which is sad if you're not thinking along the lines to please the Lord, especially in a time like this and to follow his laws, well, that's sad. And if you're not, you got to realize that they can also put things inside of this thing that can shut it down. Like, let's just say, oh my gosh, on Netflix, they have this. Check out Netflix, that Black Mirror. That's like this whole thing with this woman's head, and they went up tiers and tiers and levels and levels. And when they couldn't afford it anymore, they started running ads through her body. So she's just randomly speaking ads every now and then. It's crazy. And I mean, so let's just say that he gets a machine and they have to put on the inside of him these mechanisms in his skin, and then he misses a payment and they just lock it down, and then he's walking down the street and bam, he's not anymore. That's not cool. It's not cool. It's not okay. All right. So now we're going to take a look at the modular body. It is a company working on transhumanism, and this is for real, guys. I don't know what these, let's see, what the comments say, but all you would need to do is actually look this up if you are confused. So, human morality. This should be against the law on so many levels. Absolutely. The modular body is a company working on transhumanism. Okay, I thought they were saying something else. And someone says, tell me this isn't true. Umbrella Corporation.
We're looking at Oscar, the first human modular prototype that is able to live in various setups. What's going to happen is that I'm going to connect the brain to the heart module to activate the blood circulation. Now, the lung is going to start breathing. You can see both organs are now collaborating. I can add a kidney module. And if I add a limb module, they start actuating the organism to move. Now it's looking for the optimum temperature, which is 37 degrees.
It's looking for a host. Optimum temperature, 37 degrees. It's looking for a host. That's what it's looking for. This isn't good. Our organs aren't even meant to connect to each other and be working like that, like straight away. That's not actually how it is.
If I add another limb, Oscar will recognize it and beneficiate from new possibilities.
Then it shifts from new possibilities. So now this thing is a heart, a lung, a kidney. So it has a light filtration, and the AI is the brain, right? So whatever they've programmed in that little box to do, now it is a living organism to do all these things, and even a kidney with a filtration system is crazy. So it's just looking for a person. This is horrifically disturbing, and I just encourage every single person that believes in Jesus Christ to pray for every other person who believes in Jesus Christ and loves him for our shared protection and safe exile from this country. Okay.
I want to bring y'all attention to, is it one, two, there were four of these transhuman at the Chargers game on Sunday.
I only see, do you guys see four? One, two, unless they made them differently. Drop it down in the comments if you see like another one. And because I don't think these two guys are. I think he's definitely real, and I think she's real. It's just these two, I think, unless there's some behind her. But and even these guys over here notice it. But they were saying that this was actually just like they were doing that because of like a movie they're filming about transhumanism and everything. And I just say they're just kind of like warming us all up to this idea. And I'm just gonna remain ice cold with it. I'm not interested in having anything to do with it. And I would just encourage you all to not have anything to do with it either. Because like, yeah, that's weird. It's weird and it's wicked. And thank you for not being weird and liking this video. And in case you didn't, there's still time. So please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, Gaslit News. I'll see you in the next one.